Zane, you fucking suck a big fat bag of dicks.
Thank you, Beer Can Sales Jerry. Oh shit, I just hit under 18. Ah, fuck.
And it smells like cunt in here.
Yep, got fucked over again.
I'm not actually into anal.
I heard you were talking to do things with it. Ran away, stepped away with her. Yeah. I don't like bullies, which means I don't like you. You both shut up. The only reality is mine. Wait, W-A-T-O-E. Big fucking nose. I don't lie. I don't like to lie. So anyway. Boom! Scola! Go. And then... Is this guy a freaking moron or what? Oh, fuck off. You know what? I miss penis. I have no thought process. I have no intelligence. I'm the one who should apologize. I don't even care. I do. Well, I care because it's illegal.
Is John the stupidest guy in the world?
And we're at the, 5-star restaurant. We were laughing our asses off. Shut the fuck up about my mother. I laughed my ass off. So this whole... We laughed our asses off.
Because he's dumb. He's stupid and he's never going to amount to shit.
Lady K has not been wrong. If he says he's got proof, he's got proof. Oh, but I stopped paying dues. What a dick! Well, what can my thoughts be? I have a little thing. I don't have any sock puppets. Look at the size of those thumbs.
Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Welcome to Dabble Point, a weekly discussion where we get caught up on This Week in Stuttering John, tell Whitney Cummings' sister about our dick, and fall for yet another VTL troll. I'm Carl from the Creep Off. With me this week from the Uncle Rico Show. You know him. You love him. TSN's own Shui Agar is here.
Yes, and the rest of the Uncle Rico Show, since we don't have a channel to broadcast from currently.
That's right. Mike Morris is here. What's up, Mike?
Hey, I'm doing all right, despite the bad news.
And of course, Anthony Zanhauser. Good to see you, my friend.
Of course, just do it.
So here's the deal. This should be on your channel this week, and I got news from Frog an hour ago. You got 3 strikes today from Stuttering John, and so you're not able to broadcast this. So I want people to support the show today. All money that we make on the broadcast will be going to the Shuli Network. So please help support our friends who are getting these ridiculous copyright strikes that are bullshit. I can't believe this is still going on.
Listen, I love you, Carl, for doing that. You don't even, it's not your place to do this. You're a good guy for offering that. I mean, look, regardless, tonight, I was going to take the night off, but tonight we'll be on Rumble if we have to be, and you guys can come support us there. I mean, at this point, it's like, it's just so fucking tiring, and it's so fucking ridiculous. And it's literally 2 of the shows he struck have already been struck by him and put back up. Like, at what point does something at YouTube fucking click and they go, enough with this fucking guy. Like, just get rid of him. He knows what fair use is. He knows what transformative content is. Okay? This is bullshit. And it's going on. I mean, we're closing in on 20 strikes since mid-November. It's crazy.
This is what I don't understand is that the Dabbleverse isn't the first YouTubers to be feuding with each other. This has been going on for a long time, and people have always used the copyright system and weaponized it like this. And you would think that YouTube would have a system in place, would have a support team, and especially when they see one channel striking another channel and that channel overturning them consistently, that at some point it would trigger something to say, okay, we can't just let this person continue to strike.
Yeah, like what's stopping everybody from doing this?
That's what I mean. I don't understand it.
I think it stops because he's in love with Carl. That's why it stops at WAP.
And Kevin.
Mike, we're not trying to press our luck over here, asshole. Start giving us some ideas.
I like Mike shoving Carl in front of us going, do it now. Do it now.
I know.
Listen, man, you want to help us out? We got Super Tip. We'll play him tonight. You can donate to that. But, Carl stepping in and taking over today, he should earn what he earns. And, I love you for offering that, but
it's going to you. It's going to you. Anyone who supports the show today is going to TSN because I'm team TSN. I'm team stop the strikes. Stop with this bullshit behind the scenes, threatening lawsuits. I mean, John is... Once again, he's threatening Patrick Melton now with a lawsuit and class action suit, and he needs Vince to be his free attorney, and of course John's falling for another troll as he always does. No, this time Vince is helping me out. Yeah, John. For sure.
I also love that his first go-to attorney is the attorney that sued him for $12.5 million to help him out.
He has a short memory.
I saw a really funny tweet regarding John discussing, the class action suit, and it's from J-Dub Bandit, and it says, pro tip, the best way to find a good lawyer, go on the internet drunk and proclaim loudly that you never pay for lawyers.
I saw that on Dabble Anonymous today.
He said, it is well-known fact that all the best lawyers love to work for free or take drunken slobs with no case on a contingency basis. So I thought that summed it up.
It's hilarious. Well, it's worse than that because if you hear John talk about, especially his Florida attorney, whoever that is,
yes,
it's always, I had a long conversation with, is how he starts. Yeah. So I was having this long conversation. Like, nobody wants to have a long conversation on the phone with John Melendez. It's torture.
No. Especially someone that has a business and has something going on and is, on the move, on the go, part of society, right?
Or how about someone who can charge, I don't know, $350, $475 an hour for their time? I'm just going to fucking shoot the shit with this retard for an hour?
Well, you never had a 6-hour meeting with your lawyer? I mean, come on.
No.
Right.
That would stress me out.
It's the opposite. If you actually have a lawyer, you do the opposite. You don't want long conversations with your attorney. And Poker Mike in the chat says he thinks the attorney is just somebody from the bar that he just calls. Right.
Of course.
Or Jerry.
It might be the guy that he had call of the comedy club to try to get DabbleCon 2 canceled. Because remember that person claimed to be an attorney.
Yeah, his buddy, God, I forget his name, but yeah, I remember his buddy called pretending to be an attorney to
Try to get that
one of the
down.
many brilliant works of Stuttering John.
It is enraging. Of course, John was in Cincinnati this past weekend, so he was wasted last night. Oof. Did you guys see how it ended last night?
I mean, it's. I was hoping it was his final goodbye. He was in that. First of all, we watched a video. We watched package last night, and Frog happened to catch a shot of his medication set up in the background on his table.
He brought
I think
his Klonopin this time. That's good.
Well, I mean, there's like 5 different bottles up there of shit, and he's, just annihilated drunk. Who knows what he's taking? He's not in any condition to know what he's taking and what he's taken earlier, and it's like it's just a recipe for
I said
disaster.
people who have pills they have to take every day, they get one of those day by day. It's Monday through Sunday little pill holders, and you know how much you're taking and when.
Old people like you, exactly.
Well, I don't listen. I'm young and vibrant.
Well, whatever pills he's taking, I'm sure he should be taking them with a mass consumption of alcohol.
Yeah.
So that's
Wash this down with Busch Light. It says right on the label.
It's on the label, yeah.
Let's watch this real quick. This is the end of the show last night with his new girlfriend, Ashley Cummings. And John is wasted.
I'm Cummings Duke. Ask Ashley, okay, meaning you have better flapjacks. Listen, I think both of you are beautiful. All right, Ashley, finally done. Listen, I love you. I will see you soon, hopefully. I will pay you. And can we do a collective skull?
Skull. Make sure you don't miss your flight, sir.
I'm on it right now.
All right. And anyway, thank you for coming, and I will pay you.
Twice. He had to remind you, I will pay you.
I will pay you.
What a good friend she is. Jen, I'll come on for $20.
So he, listen, this is just a rumor I heard. I would say this on my channel, and I have, but unfortunately we've been struck. But a rumor I heard is that someone very close to him in his life is demanding that he go to rehab.
Oh.
And so much so that he left New York early because of the pressure.
Oh.
Wow.
To go
So when you
check
say
in.
someone in his life, you're talking about like potentially a family member.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I won't say who.
'Cause I was
but
wondering who was in his life. I'm like, which guy at the bar are you talking about?
I don't want to name names, but let's just say maybe this person fell down a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
And
How do they feel about KY jelly and handcuff?
I don't know.
Johnny, please, no. Go to a take no more drugs place, please.
Yeah.
Remember when John told her about that, her first question was, can I sue them?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That was
That's
his
that's his mom. You know.
Let me finish this clip because this is not going to help his if people want him to go to rehab. Of course, he takes this down right away, so it might be harder for family members to find it. But if you go to Liquid Cryptid on Rumble, full episodes with the chat right there. That's where this is from. So thank you. This is fantastic.
Thank you for having me. You guys have a good night.
And I'm your friend.
Yeah, you're my friend.
Just remember that. I have your best interests at heart.
Whoa! He does the suffer and succotash for me. Listen to this.
Oh man, he just slid into home plate with that one.
Yeah. He's more saliva than man.
I said the other night, it sounds like a muddy boot when he talks. Just everything's just sloshing around.
Like a boot stuck in mud, only wetter.
Yeah.
David Tell.
Thank you for having me. You guys have a good night.
And I'm your friend.
Yeah, you're my friend.
Just remember that. I have your best interests at heart.
Could you spell that, please, sir?
Wow.
VESSSS.
No wonder he liked Joe Biden so much. It sounds like him.
And I love that he goes, and I'm your friend. And in his mind, he's going, friends deserve pussy every now and then.
Friend with benefits. Yeah.
Right.
Well, we've heard this on a phone call to a woman.
Yes, we
That,
have.
Yeah.
that same rap.
Well, now,
Mike, we can't talk about that, though.
No,
Remember that never happened?
Right.
I didn't say
But
that.
also, think of how many people have phone calls now.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of people I'm sure he's bothering and talking to. And, I'm not saying Ashley is recording calls.
No.
I am saying maybe for the right price.
$22?
You know what I'm saying? She drives a hard bargain.
Surely would be like, let's start her at 21. Let's
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, take it easy.
Okay. I don't trash you ever. I think you know
But
that.
just no, Ashley, I wouldn't.
Okay, can I tell you something that's very funny? I don't know if you guys saw this, but Ashley was the guest on Pretty Antisocial today. She was on with Haley, and they were watching these clips.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be interesting to see if Ashley's a good friend or not.
You'll never find me on the show trash. You know what
When John gives his word,
Yeah.
forget about it.
But you're waiting for a few moments later where he goes.
One example. I'm sorry, Zen. Go ahead. I'm sorry, buddy.
Are you saying just wait for a few more moments later where he goes, "I'll never trash you on a podcast, unless."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, find me one example of him going back on his word and doing that to somebody.
Can't do it.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Same.
Okay, I love you.
That was two I love yous.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. This guy's in Cincy to hook up with some chick, and he's obviously not getting laid. He's in love with Ashley on this one.
Ashley, you'll never find me on the show trash. You understand?
Thank you. Same.
Okay, I love you.
Bye-bye.
Well, yeah. And listen,
All right,
think about it. You know, he is the self-proclaimed horn dog, right? So he goes all the way out there to meet this woman, and he spent at least half the time there doing podcasts. If you do hook up with a woman traveling all that time, you're there. You're with her the whole time, right?
Especially at this time, like at nighttime. This is prime. Getting laid time for these podcasting wasted.
You know when dates happen in the daytime? When dates want to feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Well, also the Olive Garden closes at 9. So
That's true, too.
You got to go during the day at some point.
Hey, when I'm here, they treat me like family. Come on.
His family doesn't talk to him. That'd be the worst service he could ever get. They really are treating you like family. Hey, server.
It'd be great if the servers tried to put him in rehab. They're treating me like family. What the fuck?
Great. My waiter changed its last name. Great.
For the first time, we added 18% gratuity to a party of one. We just don't trust you.
that was nice. We had a great show. We had, wow. Fucking hell. 4 hours.
And all of its quality.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
John, I was talking to the chefs and everybody in the back of the house. We'd like you to go to rehab.
I mean, but this is what he's down to, is trying to silence anyone goofing on him in any way possible, and knowing the only money he's going to make is getting obliterated drunk on stream. And this is exactly why his family is done with him.
He's living his best life. I think what I'm hearing is he's living his best life.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying. Yeah.
He's definitely doing what John wants to do.
Yep.
That's for sure.
I had no idea. Fucking hell. I had no idea. I was just having fun. But I want to thank my guest, Keanu, of course, Thompson.
Oh, that Keanu.
And Vince, the ridiculous lawyer.
Oh, careful. You need him to represent you, John, for free. Careful.
Step.
Ava. Rizo.
Not ridiculous at all.
S. Cummings. Skull.
His sign off here is fantastic.
I didn't plan on doing this, but I get on the plane. So starting it on saying,
You guys follow that? Let's try to translate that one.
Wow.
Mike, write this one down for the book, I think.
Skull. I didn't plan on doing this, but I get on the plane. So starting it on.
It sounded like a German word. It was way too long.
Well, you can't spell plane without plan. So
I think he said I have to go. I have to go fly a plane now. I'll see you guys later. I translated.
Remember that Man Show sketch where Adam and Jimmy are just wasted?
Right.
Brilliant.
Go around the airport.
Do you have do you have the clip of him talking about Ashley talking about getting pregnant with his kid?
Do I have it? I don't think so.
It's got to be in liquid.
It might be in one of the
cryptid.
packages.
Yeah,
Frog put together some packages for me, which again is one of the reasons why all proceeds on tonight's show go to the Uncle Rico show, to the TSN, and you can go to supertip.gg/TSN, and they'll play that on the show tonight on Rumble. So support our friends at the Shuli Network who are getting hammered with copyright strikes. Listen to this sign off. This is one of the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Let's go. I didn't plan on doing this, but I get on the plane. So the Stuttering John saying,
Wow. I didn't realize the word stuttering had 0 T's in it. That's hard to do.
I mean, he could reinvent himself as Slurring John. That would be a way better job for
Well,
him.
it's funny you say that. Because of this threat of this class action lawsuit, there is a new character on supertip.gg/WATP. If you want to be slobbering Juan, we have slobbering Juan on here now. So
Okay.
if anyone wants to take advantage of that.
Oler, mi amigos.
In fact,
I got Frog looking for that clip because you got a super chat came in about Ashley getting pregnant, and you got to see this fucking. This guy is unbelievable. When you know his history and what he was like as a partner, as a father, to see him talk to her this way, it was the highlight of the show for me. That I
can't
saw.
wait. I can't wait. All right. Well, since we're talking about tipping the show and all proceeds going to TSN, let's head over to supertip.gg/WATP and Bacon Bits. Nope, that's reverse order. Let's go this way. Elroy coming in.
Suck it, TSN. Copyright violations are a serious violation. You deserve to be punished.
That is slobbering Juan, our new
so much better. Way to go. You showed us.
It's funny because I was texting with those guys, Moody and Patrick and Tukey yesterday. And it was first going to be slobbering John. And I believe Tukey said, let's make it slobbering Juan. And that's how that was invented.
That's how
teamworks make the dream work. So
Venom Tony 15 coming in.
John, meet Buffy, the vampire slayer. Buffy, this is John, the pussy slayer.
I robbed Soul Wolverine. Let's say that I use my retractable micro claw in my crotch and ended him.
Hell yeah, John, you zoophile. IS faggot PDF file who like minor coloreds. Welcome you to the community.
Jesus.
Wow.
Pescado Joe coming in.
Yo quiero Taco Bell and a man's chalupa. I went to Cinte on the chance my credits would get me a pity bang. No luck, jacked off onto the floor and left it for housekeeping. I am homo and lonely.
It's the best recap of his trip I've heard yet.
Entertainment purposes only. All right.
Of course.
None of this is real. Jesus Christ. Kim Bali says, FSJ, he can strike, but never stop TSN. That is correct. TSN will live on.
We're
Bacon
here.
Bits 25 coming in. Someone tell the 41 people waiting on TSN to come over here. Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody put that in the chat. We're live over here, please.
Okay.
There's people waiting. Oh, look at this. Jeopardy Ace coming in with a 50 banger. No comment. Just want to support the cause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeopardy Ace. Good to see you, pal.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I believe you deserve something special like children.
Those children's words. I
are
just want to
happy.
say
Yeah.
Ghost Crusaders TV.
Ay, Dios mío, look at why you doing to me. ¿Por qué? Why yaching my boy? Why do drish to me? No, very good. Por favor, buy me a cerveza. Gracias, stupido.
That's great. That's a fun voice. Florida 49er fan.
Ay, caramba, they're stealing my stuff.
It's like reverse for a Juan.
I know.
The Pink Captain became a YouTube member. Thank you very much to Pink Captain. The Kinky Loco, Carl Fears Emily World Order, EWO.
Oh.
Emily's really been exposing me. I'll be dabbling live lately, and
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
So she thinks that she's uncovered. I shouldn't say she thinks. She knows. She's uncovered Opie's sock accounts.
Whoa.
Yeah. She knows that Opie is spending most of his day on the O&A forum message board and on subreddits. Wow. And he's revealing a lot of personal information about himself because he doesn't think anyone's wise to him, but Emily's onto him.
So why are you getting flack from Emily?
So I didn't think that what she discovered was actually Opie.
Oh, no. You doubted Emily?
I doubted Emily. I know. I'm such a fool. And then she also found Opie's wife's Twitter account that was tweeting some pretty wild shit about their personal lives, just publicly. And for some reason, I thought maybe that wasn't actually Opie's wife. So she just made me look so foolish over this past week.
Can I just state for the record, I haven't met Emily, but I believe every word she's saying. I support Emily. Thank you. I just want to clarify that.
I'm coming around. James Q. Legend gifted 1 Who Is Podcast memberships. Thank you very much for doing that. Go to the membership tab for the bonus shows. I'm doing a bonus show tomorrow with Dick Masterson. We'll be doing a crossover event, Who Are These Podcasts and the Dick Show. So if you're on our Patreon or YouTube, you'll be able to watch that live at 4 p.m. Eastern. Donald Kunzer with a super sticker. JG says, I believe John finally has set a goal. When he finally gets his channel deleted for false strikes, he can play victim forever. TSN for life. Go Bills. Go Bills.
I've thought about that as well. That is his riding off in the sunset as the ultimate victim, you know?
Right. He's so short-sighted, though. Does he know that could happen? Probably will.
I mean, look, 24 hours ago, he threatened a class action lawsuit against Supertip and then said he's considering joining Supertip.
That's correct. That's correct, because Patrick reached out to him, emailed him, and just said, hey, man, why don't you hop on here? And I think it'd be great if you can get, like, my voice and your voice, all of us. Get all of us. Get Tukey on there, Cardiff. People can write whatever the fuck they want.
Oh.
You know, it'd be great, though. I hope John's not watching. It'd be so great if, someone uses Cardiff's voice or something and John gets confused and starts arguing with Cardiff.
First of all,
that'll happen.
Yeah,
on the drunk shows, it'll definitely happen. And if he does sign up, here's my prediction. If he does get involved with Super Tips, it lasts one show. And he's like the filters. He goes, screw that shit. It was annoying. But people are he's literally gonna be insulted by you and me, our voices. He thinks people, a couple people will use it to make him laugh, but the rest of them are finally gonna get to tell him in our voice what they think. And he's gonna play. He's gonna have to play it. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
Carissa, fuck Stuttering John and fuck YouTube for letting him strike people. Agreed. If you're just joining us, we're on this channel because the Shuli Network got 3 strikes from John today. Some of the strikes on videos he's already struck and were already reinstated. And I got to tell you, I noticed when Cardiff put out his page that showed the strikes, John's not even specific about what the copyright is. He just takes it from 45 minutes in to 3 hours and 20 minutes in. Just like, all of that was your copyright? What?
Yeah, and
so
a lot of them, because we do other stuff in that first hour, a lot of them, he claimed that we were watching his content in that first hour, which we absolutely were not. It's all wrong.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Red473, F your mom, says, these strikes are just the serious lawsuit all over again. It's going to blow up in his face and make him less relevant once his channel gets banned. It's not the serious lawsuit all over again. He had no repercussions from that. Poor Michael Popak was the one who put all the time and effort into that stupid lawsuit that was retarded.
Yeah, the last time we were off for a week, we lost 1,000 members. And who, thank God for Super Tip, because we were able to go on Rumble and actually, get some support from people through Super Tip. But otherwise, this guy's looking to cripple us,
Oh, shit. We're still using Super Tip because I just emailed Melton that we're going to sue him.
You want to be part of that class action lawsuit?
Yeah,
take Zen's voice out immediately.
Linden49 says, guys, I do have a problem with the Dabbleverse. Because 2:30 this morning, I was super tipping Pat Dixon on piano. Also, Stuttering John is a horror of a human.
I love that.
Tip Pat Dixon. He's good people.
That's awesome. I love when he takes requests, plays some tunes.
He's talented.
He is very talented. Just 1938 says, stop being nice. Take the garbage out. No. We gotta keep John around.
Another mom wife, great.
Yeah, right. That's what I need. AQ says YouTube has taken the hands off position, as if they make a decision, they leave themselves open to legal issues.
Listen, I get that, but also not doing anything could leave you open, couldn't it? I mean, this is a guy who's threatened to come to people's homes, threatened to have information on people's children. He's posted pictures of people's homes. Like, at what point do you step in according to your terms of service and do something?
Also, striking the same video that was already reinstated, you would think there'd be a trigger in there, some kind of a mechanism that's like, no, you can't strike this one again. You already did.
Right.
We already decided that it's fine.
Yeah, and it literally was back up a few days ago. Like, it's crazy. We're just constantly getting hit.
So did John miss his flight? Is he be on live yet today? Is that what he was doing? Because he missed his flight. He slept in this morning.
No, I think as soon as he got home, it was the first thing he did, or he had his people do it for him.
Yeah. At Eric John, pizza artist, my man. For TSN, people who abuse copyright laws should meet the same fate as any of John's cats. I'll see you guys on the green platform. Support free speech and TSN.
Woo!
Yes, we're supportive of free speech around here.
Our best friend over there on Rumble, Eric John, pizza artist. That dude is
very
super talented.
Drunk Engineer says, all money to TSN, don't spend it all in one place. Well, I guess he's not feeling very generous today. Hackride gets $5. It says, for the cause, it would be more, but I lost all my money on the Ducks. Hackride, you're not betting your own team, are you? Who does that?
Come
You
on.
already have a rooting interest. You don't need to bet those games. That was a
brutal.
rough one, though. That was rough. I was hoping for the Ducks to pull it off. Barnes and News $5 says, I know you guys say to just let him do his thing. Dummy needs to have his channel taken from him. This toddler tantrum needs to stop. I do think that John's going to have a real tough go at it once his channel gets taken away, because he does make significant money. There's that new guy, Doofus John, or I forget what his name is. I promoted him last week on Point Dabble Point, but he's like focuses on how much money John makes on each episode. And John can't make more money than that doing anything else.
Right.
It's a lot more than substitute teaching. So,
And
I think he needs
just
it.
keep in mind, the money you give him keeps him afloat to do stuff like this. Strike channels frivolously.
Yeah. X-Tom says, just super chatted the 8 p.m. TSN stream and it worked. Beautiful. You can super chat TSN over on Rumble, I believe, is what you're saying. Or either that or you did it on Supertip. Supertip.gg/TSN. Real BK says, here you go, fellas. It's not much, but it's really nothing. Put Drunky on a complete super chat embargo for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I have.
A lot of people feel that way. I do see that a lot in Dabblers Anonymous. Bro Dog Fan Club says, Shuli's dad should catfish John's mom. Be a lot of work.
Oh, wow. You could have a new stepmom. That'd be beautiful.
Channy Von Channy. Traveling John is my favorite John. Love the show. I wish his mic worked the first night. We played a lot of clips of that on WATP. Mostrout says, Stuttering Donkey Lips. Hashtag report the dead cats, please. Yeah, we'll get into that. We have some cat news to get into, some Cincy trip news to get into, this date, a lot of things to discuss. Colonel Clink, $5. Stuttering John may not be gay, just out of options. Finally hit him, no girl he talks to will ever sleep with him. He's got to be like, will a guy touch me? Why do you think he's inviting randos over to his house to spend the night?
Yeah, homeless randos, because that gives a little more chance.
James R says, how many more false strikes until Stuttering John loses his YouTube? That's a great question. I would have thought it would have happened by now. Like Shuli said earlier, 20 false strikes since November.
Yeah, we're at 17, I think, 18.
Poker Night Mike is now Poker Miguel. There's no way John went to a fundraiser, right? I think he solely went there to meet the lady, which I don't think went very well. He is that lonely. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since you brought that up, I wanted to
He's
discuss
correct.
this. This was in my notes to talk about. I had Boots on the Ground, a guy that we all know, a guy who likes to send pizza to people, reach out to me and explain that he did some investigative work with the charity that John claimed he was doing the show for, and there was no charity show. John made it all up. What are the chances? John made up that he was doing this charity gig, which was, of course, for, animal shelter,
welfare. Yeah.
animal welfare.
Yeah.
And so that way it works out great because now he's got an excuse to go to Cincinnati. That's not just that he's desperate and needs to get pussy that badly. And because he recently let his cats escape from his house, whatever the fuck happened, he can say, look at, I love animals.
He starved them to death.
I mean, that's likely. It's likely they're still there, actually, Mike.
Yeah. They're there, just not moving. Yeah.
He's got 3 bedrooms. Just put him in that one over there. Yeah. It's fine.
Like the smell's going to be any different than it was before they died.
He's got to be nose blind to that place.
My question is, does he put it in the trash can or does he actually bury it? There's no way he grabs a shovel or even has a shovel to bury it.
My prediction was they went right into a canal.
Wow.
Probably behind my house. He likes to drive by my house all the time. We have a nice canal that runs through there.
Wow.
I should check the security camera. see if I can find a video of John carrying 2 dead cats.
He has cameras all over the place.
Hold him by the tail.
You're going to be floating in Carl's pool. He just threw them in the...
I'm going to have my property manager look at that. That's a good call. So the info that I got was that there was no charity. Now, what's the deal with this Cincy hookup? I've heard a lot of different theories about how he met this woman, why he was traveling to Cincinnati to go on a date with her. And of course, we do have a package Frog put together to talk about this date. I saw my buddy Drew Lane breaking this down yesterday, but what's the theory on this? What have you guys heard?
So the theory that I've heard that sounds the most believable is there was never a charity gig. This was someone that he met on a dating app and flew out to specifically, he's become the chick that he's always invited to fly out.
Right.
He's now flying out, but he's paying his own way out there. And
all right, let me stop you right there because I have a question about that. A dating app.
Yes.
Why would he meet someone in Cincinnati on a dating app?
Well, so I imagine he isn't it
He
done
set
by
the radius to
right.
2,000 miles.
The intercontinental United States.
Or he just shut off the radius. Can you just shut it off completely?
Have you ever been to Ohio? Those are the only type of women that will date him.
Yeah. I don't know if you could completely shut the whole system off and whatever's interested, but I'm hearing rumors, this person may be in the entertainment field as well, according to John. And John says that this woman deals with trolls herself, which, my radar starts pinging a little bit there and thinking, okay, maybe we have a dabbler on our hands that's doing a little recon work.
Could there be some body cam footage that might come out from this date?
Might have to make a FOIA request for some dating footage.
Yes.
Let's get her on the Uncle Recon show.
But now, if you really break down the dates and when they happened, like we were talking about earlier, and all the free time he had to stream after these dates,
right?
That tells me. Plus, he mentioned that she brought friends when they were out on one of the dates, so that tells me
that's a bad sign.
Yes,
Very
because
that's what Alyssa Jordana did too, multiple times
Right.
to John. He got pissed about it.
So had it gone well, he'd probably still be there. Because where else is he going to get pussy?
Right.
He'd
So-
have
Listen,
moved with her by now.
if when she brought the friends with her was the second date, that means nothing's ever happening. Because the first
Right.
date, you see, all right, so you got to get to know him a little bit. You see, he's not a kook. Second date, all right, I feel comfortable. I can do one-on-one.
Petey Lorenzo thinks that it's Felicia Gillespie.
That makes so much fucking sense.
Oh
Holy
my God!
wow.
that
It
would be
is
amazing.
Cincinnati. She
Oh,
does like
man,
attention.
Wow.
Holy shit.
If she comes out with DabbleCon or Dabble House 3 or something, and
Oh.
she's got all this behind the scenes footage, I'm signing up for that.
Oh, yeah.
First of
I'm
all,
in.
think of the dating game show we could do with her. I mean,
Yes.
Karmic, John, Pat. Oh, Pat doesn't want it, but
It's Kevin going, who's got the content house now, Carl?
So,
Um,
so John, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, Frog sent you that clip in your email when you get a chance.
Oh,
but
great.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll check that out. I also got this from Kenny, sent this in to me. Apparently, people were staying at the same hotel as John and didn't have a great experience. Loud noises coming through the walls, pet cat animal without litter box. Room's very nice. However, I was four doors down from a very loud senior citizen who I could clearly hear yelling at his computer live stream about trolls and how he is not actually a bad father and how he can't lie. Also, I'm not sure if pet animals are allowed or not, but this man snuck in a pet cat that looked malnourished, confused, and lonely like it was missing a friend. It was just one cat, not two cats or three cats, but one single cat he brought into the room with no litter box or food. Later, someone in the lobby told me it was some guy claiming to be a famous celebrity, but they didn't remember his name. They said they were in the elevator together, and he told them that he was a comedy genius writer on the Howard Stern Show and Jay Leno Show. He also hosted the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Roast, and the NFL Arm Wrestling Show, and he has the best-selling book called Easy for You to Pay.
That's my favorite part. Easy for you to pay.
And was in a band on Atlantic Records, opened for Ozzy, used to be in the Stiff Ministers band, won the Battle of the Bands in high school, won 10 grand because they had fake blood in caskets with trapdoors and chicks in bikinis and stuff. Oh, and he apparently made a movie for National Lampoon, was part of Mensa, scored a 6.480 on the LSAT, had a real estate license, made $120,000 as a part-time substitute teacher that wrote his own curriculum and is friends with the Kardashians. We only went from the first floor to the second floor, but he wouldn't stop. And he invited me to drink some Coors Lights and sleep on his bed in his room. He was combing his dyed hair with 2 plastic forks. He offered me free VIP tickets to his comedy show at the local Denny's restaurant. He reminded me of Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite, which is also the name of a really funny YouTube podcast, by the way, hosted by a really funny comedian. And some of the guy named Shuley, Frog, Discount Don, Silent Mike. The rooms are very nice and clean. See, this is the way to do this.
Beautiful.
It's all inside jokes. It's all shit that people who in the know will know, but you give them a nice review. You give them 5 stars, or you just complain about the guest.
And a little plug, you know?
Yep.
A little promotion never hurt anybody.
I guess this continues on. The rooms are very nice and clean, smelled good, but all I could hear was a mumbling George, or whatever he said his name was, yelling about someone named Lady K and the shit weigher and how he was coming down to Pike after some potato that was trashing his family.
Question mark?
I understand the Quality Inn isn't to blame for mental health issues of their guests. My only problem was that the noise, he yelled something about skull at least 50 times while we tried to sleep. Overall, I gave it a 4-star review. Very nice. And Chris Fike.
2 out of 5.
Chris Fike, of course, has to be a troll.
Yeah.
Staying on a Friday night, all I heard was Stuttering John screaming skull.
He was screaming skull super loud.
He really was. I'm sure it doesn't have real thick walls in that place that he was in.
And the cat thing, man, he's still, he's refusing to admit. It's, again, one of those things that everybody sees it. Everybody saw him turn down $500 to show those cats. And from then on, he's just been doing damage control.
Well, the worst part is then he came up with a scheme to make the money people were offering him.
Yeah.
Ashley was not happy about it. But so then he's like, okay, give me $100. I think he felt a little guilty.
Yeah.
So
the guy who's calling everyone grifters.
Yep. He got $100
total fucking
to
scam.
show a photo of his cats. And the crazy part about that was Ashley with a great question. When was that photo taken?
Yeah.
And John being the worst liar in the world. The other night.
Yeah. I think Frog sent you a clip of that too.
All right, here it is. I just got this in my email. Let's see.
Ash, if John got you pregnant, will you have the baby? Of course. We'd be great parents. You kidding me? I'd have the baby. Ashley, I'd have the baby. Would you?
Looks like he could have a baby.
I mean, and it's just like the balls. The balls.
But also,
on you.
John's fantasies are queer.
Yeah.
They're married and raising a child together. That's his sexual fantasy with this woman, who's, by the way, probably past the time you can have kids. But, you know, either way, that's fucking wild.
Well, and John's almost past the time to have grandkids. Yeah, but but that was his fantasy as a kid. Remember, that's what he said was to
that
have
and pubic hair.
Yeah.
You know?
So
that was his regret.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I get him confused.
Well, think about it. What did he grow up seeing? He grew up seeing children and a woman be put down by a guy, be totally
Mentally,
dominated.
physically abused,
Yeah,
right?
dominated by a guy. So him feeling powerless and little and dumb as he is, he wow, if I had that, I would have power.
It's also like a dog marking his territory.
Mhm.
To knock up Ashley would make Ashley his in some weird, fucking fucked up way.
Here's what I think. I think he says that because he thinks that's what women want to hear, is that I want to have babies and have a family and be a good father. When ultimately, obviously, he's not. He doesn't. He wants to get away from his family as fast as possible. He wants to
Vice
throw his
versa.
kids away. Yeah, and eventually vice versa. Eventually, they're not in his life.
But if you were a good father, you go, I'm not going to have kids. I already have children. I've already done this. I have my kids. It's all good, you know.
But
no.
John is so slow to react to anything. Everything has to go through the processor that's a few models behind. And he was so fast to say, yeah, of course she would have my kid. We make great parents. Like, that was his instinct. Was like, yeah, I want to put a baby in this woman. And did you see how, let's watch that again. Did you see how turned off she was by this?
Yeah.
This is,
I didn't plan on pulling out. We totally had a kid.
I just want to focus on her reaction here.
Ash, if John got you pregnant, will you have the baby? Of course. We'd be great parents.
Look how high
Kidding
up
me?
her eyebrows are.
Yeah,
Look at
but-
that.
Ash, I have the
Well,
baby. Would you?
I like how the question is directed to her and he answers for her.
Of course.
Well, that's part of the domination right there.
Right.
Just having that in his mind, he's like, "I'll answer this, honey. Don't worry about it."
Your body, my say.
Yeah.
We have almost 2,000 people watching us live. I appreciate that because we are supporting our friends over at TSN. They have they got 3 new strikes from John today, and
Two
so
good
they weren't
ones.
able to host the show. So all
And just
proceeds. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I just wanted to say somebody mentioned that they super chatted. So the shows that were made before the strikes were still up, but we're not able to do anything. So don't super chat anything. I don't even know if that comes to us, but they're not up anymore. So I just wanted to clarify.
Okay.
So all proceeds from this show will go to TSN, and you can also go to supertip.gg/TSN, and these boys will be live on Rumble tonight, and they'll be playing through all of those. So support our friends at the Shuli Network, like Bob's Fake Pool is doing.
Hey.
I found my pussy and he was stiff as I used to be. I sold him to Wohop for $25 skull.
Old Craig coming in.
Ay, caramba. I just got home and the Iceman shot my El Gato, that mean cat shit wayer.
Like bilingual, John. It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, slobbering Juan.
Slobbering Juan.
Slobbering Juan. I
You
get
can
the
tell.
difference.
You can tell the difference because this one speaks a little Spanish. Yeah.
Mike G coming in.
Drunk John sounds like Sid Caesar doing his gibberish act. Yes, I'm old. Do not mock what you shall become. FSJ.
Yeah.
Good point.
It's a good pull.
Florida 49er fan again.
So TSN is crawling back to Rumble, where they will have 1,500 viewers and make ton of money. I win, right?
Nope.
I don't know.
No, in fact, the support that we're getting right now shows me that there's a lot of people who want to see John lose this one, and all the strikes, like Hate Monger.
Yo soy slobbering Juan, soy maricón, soy puta, soy pendejo.
Pendejo. I like it. That's
Can anyone
great.
translate that for me? I'm just lingual. I'm not bi.
He's number one, I
Okay.
believe.
Our girl KJ coming in with $100.
Whoa!
She's
Thank you,
back from
KJ.
her yearly Dabble vs. Detox. I see John is still a drunk bitch in 2026. Keep it up, boys.
Thank
KJ,
you,
it's good to detox from time to time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is that nothing has changed.
I'm
Welcome
due.
back.
Yeah.
Good to see you, though. Thanks so much for the support. All proceeds going over to TSN. And AO1012.
The midget gringo lawyer will bankrupt me if you two pendejos don't beat him to it.
No shit. Tom R.
Ay carambe, me mucho horny and mucho homo. I have a hungry but whole meant for drifters to pound. The drifter gave me cerveza and flew me to Cincy for mucho fun.
Oh, there's another theory. It's his new homeless friend that he went to. Maybe he's from Cincinnati.
Well, he said he was from Texas, but maybe
just
he
throw us
maybe he
off.
also.
Right.
Yeah. Who knows?
Ghost Crusaders TV.
You think trash is funny? Escúchame, maricón. Yo soy el Duke. Don't you understanding me? You want I send you to Yale, right to Yale. I'm protecting mi rights of poop reads ote. I copyright, entender. Cocksuckers, piso, shit, cap-footed cabron, il cacawayer, mujon, that's you should read.
Bravo, Ghost. Bravo.
Laziest man on Mars coming in.
Julie, you need a big neon sign you can turn on whenever you get struck off of YouTube, like when Krispy Kreme has hot donuts, or a blank many days since being struck off YouTube counter.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Literally every day.
Slow I figured out. Labyrinth Mystic coming in. He says, I've offered NLO. Same goes here. I offer my voice likeness and any impersonations free of charge. Too many strikes, your ability to strike gets disabled. That's why he's using his alt account now. He's using his alt account? Was that a different email address? Is that what he means?
It looked like the same one he's been hitting us with.
Interesting.
Frog, I know you're watching, let me know.
Well, if you have 50 sock accounts, can you use each sock account to strike somebody?
Yeah. Too bad Vince isn't on. We could finally question in his wheelhouse.
Let's get Judy. And we'll ask her.
Thank you, Labyrinth Mystic. What we need you to do is recreate John's entire show so that then Frog can cut it up and make that the package.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes. That'll get around this.
Beautiful.
Ghost Crusaders TV again.
Is this not John blatantly showing the court that this has nothing to do with right of publicity and everything about silencing other people? He is also violating YouTube's terms on striking. You can't bait people to snipe you, and once they do, you play your music so you can remove their video. That has to break some rule, but anyway, he's the worst. His kids need to be interviewed. Offer dollars.
No, senior, no do that. I liar, there is no lady. She's un caballo, a horsey, big lady. She's a prostituta. I pay money. She do saki. Intender is no Felicia. She no do that for Kevin. She love him mucho. But police, no calling me familia. I no striking no more. I go fix me boys. So I know sound like Shrek. I wanting to sound like my cousin. Slowpoke Melendez. Ándale, arriba.
Slowpoke.
How do we get the cheese from the Pussycato? I think people are confusing the Mexican accent and Asian accents a little bit on some of these.
It happens. It happens. Same guy.
What does it say? Hola, pendejos?
Hola, pendejos. Oh, hey, Carl.
Thank you, Rabbit Weasel, for coming in.
Mi nombre es Stuttering John. Mi tío, uncle from Denmark help. How say you? Escaped the shoelies after the World War II to South America. Ahora los shoelies vuelven a perseguirme. Let me talk in my native. Ich bin John der Stotterer. Wir werden die Schulis ausrotten. Zeig Heil, O Fand. Siege Heil, O Fand. Terror. The great Nazi elephant will end our Schulis.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. See, me and Carl thought that was very funny. We understood.
Right back home.
Nilax.
La cucaracha.
La cucaracha to you. Michael P.
Órale.
Coming in. How much money do I have to send to the multiple channels just to say, go Bills, go Bills?
Go Bills.
My friend. Gonna go to Denver this weekend. It's going to be tough.
It was a great game, man. I'll tell you that Josh Allen, man, it's a tough motherfucker. He was getting
holy
the
shit. He got beat up.
out of him. Wow.
He got beat up hard, and still throwing perfect spirals after smashing his fingers.
Crazy.
Very impressive.
I'm thinking of the next Jets quarterback. We should smash his fingers just to see.
John O'Reilly coming in. When Stuttering John loses low-cal suit, you guys better sue him for every penny you can, even pushes him into oblivion. Show no mercy.
He's sliding there by himself. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'll get right on it.
We're on it, though. Drunk engineer coming in.
Señora que is trashing mi niños, I need to call Vince the pequeñito lawyer to sue. He is called.
New game, Smashed or Stroke. You guys have to guess why he's slurring so much. That's pretty good. Reverend Rage, Shuli, do you have turkey teeth or dentures?
They're not. No, they're regular. I didn't go to Turkey. They're regular fake teeth from New York.
Report back to Reverend Rage. Report back to John how much money he's made Shuli today, because it's fucking outrageous. I can't stop these from coming in. Jess says if there was a date and he looked so hot, he would have come on stream in his velvet jacket, especially with Keanu on the flex. No lady, just crazy.
Wow, very good.
That
one.
was when he described his outfit in the package we watched last night, where he said he had on a white shirt, a velvet striped jacket,
and striped,
and green skinny jeans. Yes,
and lifts. He had lifts in his shoes.
Oh, right, he had the Skechers he was all proud of.
Unbelievable. I don't believe it for a second.
It's integrity verification, Shuli. That's what he was doing to you.
Yeah.
Revenge of Penis Wrinkle. 100% that a gator ate that fucking cat.
I mean, there was that whole discussion he had before he moved about making his indoor cats outdoor cats in Florida. So who knows?
Dog groomer Rob Saul says, maybe I need to put a sombrero on my avatar now. Maybe
Speaking of Rob Saul, I heard he's coming back with a non-Dabbleverse related show. Did you hear about this, Carl?
I didn't. You know, he messages me quite a bit. I communicate with Rob Saul these days. He has not told me that.
You're the one.
Wow.
So you should reach out to him and see. He mentioned there's a female co-host, and they're not going to do anything Dabbleverse related, and he's coming back. I'd be curious to hear about this show.
Well, you know, I know that Rob regrets the angle he took in the Dabbleverse and trying to be the villain and the crazy shit he said. He realized that it wasn't good for his brand and wasn't a good look for him, for his personal life and stuff. And I whenever I read these emails I get from him, I wonder when I'm going to get those emails from Abba.
Never.
Yeah, well, maybe. You never know. Tongue punch my fart box, 6969. I can't wait for the day John croaks in his house and the last remaining cat eats his eyeballs. Right out of his skull, Wolverine will avenge Magneto. Woo-hoo! Yeah, but who's going to live stream it, though? Tongue punch my fart box.
Mommy, we need you to get back into that house.
Ozone says, forget waiting for YouTube to do something. Why don't you sue him for all of these false strikes? How will you even defend the lawsuit? Wow.
Well, I'm in the middle of another lawsuit right now. Like, I don't know what you guys think, you know, lawsuits, you know. I don't have friend lawyers that I talk to day and night that are willing to sue people for free.
I will tell you this. People call me out because there was a time when I was like, I wish John would sue me. I would love to go through discovery. And then you get sued and you realize it sucks.
Yeah.
It's actually very costly and time consuming and it fucking blows. Bro Dog Fan Club says, Abba is always in the middle visually, like a wall of barking between him and whoever. She's like an angry bulldog. Bulldog's cute. Come on.
Yeah, female bulldog. Everybody be cool.
Mr. Right? Keister, long live Wolverine, the last man standing. Eileen Gengenbach. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Carol, true VTL paid John to bet against Bills. I mean, John said that he put 3 large on Jacksonville, which does DraftKings accept $3 bets on football games? The fuck is he
I've tried, you know.
Yeah, they're just like, the fuck out of here with that shit. Reverend Rage is back again. $5 says, the Clippers be clipping Stuttering John super chats are at a record high. It's because he's putting out the best show. That's why TSN, you stink. Bless thy Carl.
Yeah, that's it.
At Levyverse. Is this Bob? If YouTube takes down a channel for a fake strike, they should be liable for the lost money from the strikes, and maybe they will update there on rules.
There's way too much stuff spelled correctly for it to be Bob.
Well, he had me on there on rules. I thought maybe that was him.
All right. What's up, Bob?
Good to see you, Bob. Thanks for tuning in. Bob's like, I'm still waiting for my back pay. I need Chewy to get his money here. We can't have these strikes coming in.
It's KB first, then us.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Gaping Osa says, John couldn't even show cat food while getting a beer. Yeah,
wow.
It's not good. Derek Dabbles. Thoughts if John puked midstream last night? I saw that too. Actually, I have a link to that.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys see it?
No,
he was
I heard
definitely
about it.
hunched over for some reason.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. It's almost like he had to get really close to something. Or maybe he was sick. I don't know.
Something smelled weird on his desk.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that. Channy Von Channy says, my theory is Tabber walked away, so striking is his weapon now. Not a bad theory.
It's a good theory.
Sounds reliable. St. Patrick's. Need Morse's genius quick picks. Texans tonight?
Yeah, no, I'm going with the Steelers.
My man.
They're slightly underdog, but yeah, I think
so. Are the Niners?
Yeah, exactly.
I picked I did bet the Niners last night. I was happy about that. I like the Texans tonight. I think that Steelers. Well, who's playing? Is TJ Watt playing on defense?
They're all playing. It's the playoffs. What's wrong with you?
Well, I mean, TJ Watt's been injured. I didn't know. I mean, that's a big deal if he's not in the lineup.
He's a Watt. He'll be playing.
Excuse me. All the females in the chat, their vaginas are drying up. Can we get back to?
They love TJ Watt talk. They want to hear about point spreads and over unders. Right. Bro Dog Fan Club says Hope House is cleaned out my homeless friend.
Oh, hope that his house is cleaned out by his homeless friend. Yeah.
So you think the guy just took everything?
Yeah.
There's nothing anyone would want in that place. Jay for SNY says Stuttering John's interactions with Keanu, Ashley, and Judy are fueling his super chat machine, and Evil Vince is using this as an ultimate troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he figured out from watching enough Kevin that if you get people on that people don't like, as well as you, who people don't like, then super chats will come in. And so that's why these ladies are on.
And
at least
Carl,
Ashley's getting paid for it. You know?
Kind of.
Carl, the last surviving poster of One Too Many is in that house. That's like a 1 of 1.
Oh, shit. You're right. I do want that.
Yeah.
I left that to my kids.
Revenge of Penis Wrinkle says, remember Clippers? John said you're next. Yes. Someone asked John, why isn't he striking the clip channels? And John goes, oh, that's coming. So, Tiger Lily coming in says, John talked about traveling to Cincinnati to see a girl during high school after hooking up at spring break. Could they have talked on Facebook? Coincidence? Interesting. Is this an old fling? Because there was that Cincy girl that he met at spring break that he had to meet with 3 times to seal the deal.
Christ.
That's interesting.
It just gets more pathetic the more theories that come out.
Because honestly, I don't think it's a dating app. I don't think you meet a girl in Cincinnati on a dating app. I think it's someone who knows of John's fame, maybe past girlfriend, that makes sense, but someone who doesn't know anything about the Dabbleverse and doesn't know how disgusting and gross this guy has become.
Yeah, think about it. This guy, if he got a free beer at a bar, he'd always go back to that bar.
Right. D. Martic says, no puss in Cincy, but the chili is kind of good.
Oh, I love me good chili.
They do have good chili. Dustin Matthews. Stuttering John quitting drinking will not help his personality. Being a former alcoholic will become his new victim card to guard against criticism. He has no positive support system to help maintain sobriety. He will relapse for super chats. I don't even think he wants to quit. I mean, it's not even up for debate, is it?
No. First of all, I don't think he could quit. I think he needs to be in a facility where people can monitor him because he has done what we see on stream now has been happening for 50 years of his life.
Yeah.
You know, 40, 50, whatever. This is every night is this guy in this state.
And we know that because when he was calling Kate, and we've talked to other people who used to take John's phone calls, it was every night a slurring disaster.
Yes.
Chatting with them.
Yeah.
Cillian McMullen says, Stuttering John blocked me, so I know he watches this show. So, hey, John, why don't you try the reality show Long Lost Family? And did the homeless guy use a rubber on you, you tramp?
Great question. Gotta be safe.
When I fuck homeless guys, I always use a rubber. Oh, shit.
You're no
Quiet
dummy.
part out loud. Velvet G says, can't wait for this piece of shit to lose its channel. Stay strong, guys.
Thank you, Velvet.
I mean, what he's doing is really
it's crazy.
Fire. Yeah.
When our channel first got hit with all these strikes, people were like, well, it's the Shuli network. It's not going to happen to me. Then cut to a month later, and now Tukey is screaming about gatekeeping and losing his mind and crying on the stream. I'm like, it's like, yeah, Tukey, it's going to happen to everybody. That's how it works.
It is. It is. If they don't like what they hear, then they're going to shut you down.
It's getting too toxic. Yeah.
I've never seen a puppet cry. It was one of the saddest things I've ever witnessed.
It really hits home. Yeah.
I hope you guys saw Tukey was a guest on Blind Mike yesterday.
Right.
And
With
Louis J. Gomez was in the chat. They got him on the show, and he got to hear Louis's take on Kevin Brennan and Chad Zubak and Stuttering John. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Shout out to Blind Mike, and Tukey did great on the show too.
Yeah, that was great.
Going to be at Skankfest next year, probably.
Yeah, I think they both got VIP tickets to Skankfest.
Right.
Locks and Docs with a super sticker for $20. Thank you very much, Locks and Docs.
Thank you.
Locks and Docs member for 3 months says, I'm just counting down the days till John's case is dismissed. You and me both, my friend.
Amen, brother.
Soren Kennedy Liam.
Thank you.
Supporting this team for exposing Stuttering John hypocrisy and dipshittery. Go Lions next year. If the Bills can win, so can we.
Wow.
The Bills haven't won shit, my friend, but go Lions. I can't believe they missed the playoffs this year. I know
$50 and a
injuries.
middle finger right to you. I love that.
Thank you for the $50 supporting TSN tonight with your super chats and super tips. Drunk Mop says, we got struck, guys. Best day ever, guys. Revenge of Peanuts Trick. A reminder, John doesn't read super chats. Get refund.
Yeah, well, that's what that guy El Diablo ended up doing. That he suckered into $100.
Oh, he did? You got his money back?
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's too bad, though, because John was going to split it with Ashley, but after the 30%, so they were going to get $35 each, but then it was Canadian. So he was trying to do the math on that. So she might have got like $24.30.
I'm sure Ashley will understand. I'm sure she wouldn't be upset by the
we got a celebrity here, Oscar Turner. Is in the chat, taking a break from studying at Harvard. Says 10-yard QB sneak, longest tush push in NFL history. Josh Allen World Order BBWO, Buffalo Bills World Order. Glad you enjoyed my Google review. That there's some true dabbling. No one gets hurt, loses income, gets sued, etc. Fuck my ex-dad. What just happened there? But Oscar Turner, yes, a fantastic review on there. And it did seem like the Jaguars defense kind of gave up on that play. It was wild. Big fan. I'm pretty sure he said the vegan pizza was behind him in the hotel room. Did he take the girl's leftovers? Wow. I don't even think that way. You're so right. She probably was just like, she got up and used the bathroom and never came back. And he's like, I'll take a box for this.
Well, somebody else in the chat last night had a pretty good theory. Because we were saying, what if this isn't a chick? What if this is a super fan? Because I could swear he said a while back that a super fan of his drove from either Cincinnati or Chicago to Florida, and they went and hung out. I can't remember which spot it was, but what if this was a super fan that paid for John's trip out there for the weekend, and this woman he's talking about is the super fan's wife or girlfriend
or sister,
sister, and he was just there for like a personal appearance, a very personal appearance.
I like that theory. That's funny.
That explains a lot. Because that they pay for the plane, because he would not do that. Even for pussy, I don't think he would do that.
Yeah. And he said he had 3 martinis at dinner, which he would never be able to afford.
Right.
Hope they weren't espresso martinis.
No, what they were, he said. He said
you're right.
They were
vodka
on
martinis.
On the rocks, vodka martini, no vermouth, straight up. which, first of all, on the rocks and straight up are two different things. But he said vodka with no vermouth, which is vodka. It's not a martini.
Right. So can you just put my vodka in a martini glass? Yeah. So I look classy, and put some ice cubes in it too. It's like, well, okay, I guess. What an asshole. H. Hoyt. The person's like, I went to Barstow attending school for this.
Well, it's a lot fancier. Like if you're in front of a girl and you order, can I get vodka in the glass? Thank you.
You know what it reminded me of? Sal and Richard's calls to the pizzeria when they'd be like, I need a large pepperoni, hold the pepperoni, hold the cheese. And the guy'd be like, what?
All right.
H. Hoyt says, why is Stuttering John not using Tabber for the Melton lawsuit issues? Because John doesn't pay attorneys. He mentioned this recently on his show. So that's why he has to engage a different attorney for every single thing that he does. Because there's no attorney that's going to take on multiple cases when they're not getting paid.
Right.
Maybe I should start a GoFundMe if people want me to sue John over the strikes. Maybe I'll do that. And then
you know what?
That's interesting.
Yeah, talk to Dr. Steve. He can set that up for you.
Doc, are you free?
He loves doing that. He doesn't bitch about it at all. It's great.
No.
Now that is interesting because something needs to happen, and obviously YouTube's not doing it.
Right.
I bet you the strikes stop if that happens.
Yeah. I think you're right about that.
Interesting.
Listen, you always got to fight John with what he fights you with because that's what scares him the most. Right. If John is going to strike your channel, if John's going to bring lawsuits, that's the thing that freaks him the fuck out. And if he was sued, if you filed a complaint, that would change his behavior immediately.
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, it's getting too toxic here.
Yeah. You know that would come.
Oh, I'm not coming back. It's my last show.
I don't even enjoy it anymore.
I don't need this, guys. I don't need it.
Dave D. Doors $5 says, I say John went to Cincy for a bar gig, but didn't announce it because he didn't want dabblers to record him.
It would have been found out.
Yeah.
I mean, they figured out what hotel he was at from the lamp. Like,
you know what I mean? They're onto him. Whatnot Chaser. When Oscar changed his name, Stuttering John dumped the cats off at the pound to get revenge and make room for his gay roommate.
Wow. That is a good theory.
So maybe the gay roommate doesn't like cats, but I like the first part. I like the first part better.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a Melendez anymore? Oh, well, guess what I'm going to do?
I guess this isn't your cat then, huh?
Guess who else? Guess who else isn't a Melendez? Your cat.
Reverend Rage. I'm sorry. Shul, you bought me 2 years ago. I probably would have super chatted over 1,000 to you. You blocked so many customers. Any chance you will unblock us? Who's us?
Yeah.
First of
Why
all,
is he in our chat every night?
Yeah, you are in our chat. First of all. Second, it's something that I have to live with the rest of my life, knowing that money is gone because I blocked you. And I'm sure I did it just because I felt like it. So, hey, farewell, my friend. All the best.
There are so many examples. I listen to the show called No Agenda. It's a phenomenal show. It breaks down the mainstream media bullshit and propaganda. And they get tons of support from listeners. And they'll get notes from time to time where it's like, I can no longer support your show because of your take on this or that. And they'll read the note and they'll be like, and we went into the database, this person's never given us a penny. It's always the people who don't donate anything. They're just like, I am taking my support away from you. I don't like your opinion on shit. It's like, okay.
It's like, I get it. You're a fan. You watch us more than you watch him. I get it. Be a fan or don't be a fan. But, it's all good, man.
It's all good. The Dabble versus for all walks of life.
Yeah.
Especially boomers who have nothing better to do. Revenge of Penis Wrinkle. Now I'm getting Reverend and Revenge mixed up.
He's super chatting a lot, Reverend.
I will be calling Rob Saul Dog. FCKR immediately. Dog fucker immediately. Jesus. Thank you for translating this.
That's a new name of my show.
Rick from New York.
I'm leaning into it.
I really hope Melton is setting a trap. Although lucrative, if he gets into business with Stuttering John, I'll never send another super tip again. Oh,
here we go.
Rick.
Another person.
Well, Rick is a supporter, but dude, if Melton gets John on super tip, it would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, just wait.
We're all rooting for that.
Right. Just wait and see what happens before you walk around in a circle with a sign. Just wait.
Gatebring Osa, Gatebring. Her radius would be like 2,000 miles of a dating app. Yes, that was my point earlier. Silly McMullen says his new show, The Homeless and Hemorrhoides Hour. Oscar D. Turner, I'm their real Oscar Turner, and my tummy feels icky.
Oh, come on.
Grizzle Horn says John got a cash influx selling the boat, but he is still paying the payments on it. He said it the other day. Sold the boat, but still making payments. What?
That's how it works.
Stupid.
So it went. He had some issue where it was like a quick fix, and now the other day, I think the whole engine is shot or something.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's thousands and thousands of dollars, and
there is no boat, Shuli. He never owned
That's the
a
other
boat.
thing.
What?
I was gonna say none of it matters because there is no fucking boat.
I
didn't sell any boat.
I have a theory on the boat, and I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if this has been said before. I probably have said it before, but it's probably Hitman Dan's dad's boat. It seems like whenever he's on the boat, it's when Hitman Dan is visiting him.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. It
And
certainly
it
ain't his.
probably did have issues that Dan's bitching to him about, so he's just like, "Oh, I'll pretend that I have that problem."
You're right, because if it was Hitman's Dan's boat, he would be taking it out all the time and being on it, because he'd be like, "Dan, I'm taking your boat this weekend, you stupid idiot."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Carl, that's my friend who has the narcissist issues. Is that he would hear somebody else say something, and all of a sudden that's incorporated into his, what happened to him that day.
Talking about Shuli?
No names.
Oh, I told you that in confidence.
All right, we got a package here the Frog put together for us. By the way, guys, again, thanks for the support. This has been fantastic.
Yeah.
We are raising
Thank
funds for TSN. They got 3 more strikes today from Stuttering John. Not Slobbering Juan. That's a different person altogether. It was Stuttering John who sent the strikes. And since we're talking about the Cincy trip and the date, we have a package that tells us all about John's date.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
The guy who calls everybody a non-professional broadcaster. He says Carl's not professional because he looks to the side. Meanwhile, this guy's in a fucking tin can. You can't hear a fucking word he's saying. Idiot.
Wonderful Cincinnati.
He's actually in an aluminum can. That says Busch Light.
Here, is that part of my screen? Oh, it is. There you go. Yeah, baby. Motherfucker. And it's
Oh my God.
It's just crazy that for a guy who spends so much time in the gym, he doesn't know how to flex.
Well, who posted this somewhere? They said that like a person who doesn't know how to work out in a gym will show his biceps. A person who doesn't know how to show off a gym will show off his stomach.
Yes, correct.
This guy is not in shape. He's not in good shape. And the fact that this was very interesting, I thought, this week was when Keanu was on, because Keanu is hitched to this wagon for some reason. I don't understand it. She really is that dumb. And when John's talking about how he wants to fight Anthony Cumia, and Keanu's going, well, it sounds like Anthony doesn't want to fight. Makes sense. Wouldn't make sense for him to fight you, but he does want to like maybe debate you or do something that would make more sense for 2 broadcasters to do. Yeah. And John's just like, nope, he's a pussy boy. He's a total bitch.
Yeah, but she was also like, she was also like commenting on Ant's physical status and what he's able to do and what he's not able to do. And I found it funny that she was yelling at Gino for roping her in to his shit, but when she's talking about Cumia, that's roping Gino into her shit.
Yeah.
Gino doesn't want you talking about Cumia. He's not bashing Cumia.
Are you kidding me? Gino's screaming about Cumia in the background. Gino doesn't have any filter.
Oh, so he's off the Cumia train now for good or what?
He doesn't know. He's lost. The Thompsons the Piscantis are lost at this point.
The Thompsons. No, you got it right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got
The
it.
Thompsons.
She's the breadwinner.
I was thinking of the more famous one.
The one with more views.
Well, with better credit.
Hey, listen, she wears the asshole in the family. Stop.
That's right. That's right. Wow.
so funny. I'm reading some of the pores right before I started. And I love this one. We have Vegas beer sales, Jerry in there, of course. But
he's not a poor. He's one of the good ones.
Because I love this one. It just says, "Hey now, John." Definitely bring that one up, John. It's a good way to start the show.
But I do love just how ridiculously stupid they are.
Yeah.
So let's get to the hey chest flexor. How you doing? I'm in Cincinnati, chest flexor. I don't know if you're close to there. I think I mentioned Ohio. Thank you, Dick.
Wait a second. So there's just a random person in the chat, and John's trying to make plans with them?
Yeah.
That's another tell. If I'm going to meet up with a chick in another city, the last thing I'm doing is trying to find other obligations.
Right.
That's a great point.
I want to keep my time available for that. What's he doing?
Also,
hello, chest flexor. I'm arm flexor.
Also, there's a rumor I heard that Ditka is in fact his brother helping him again. That it is not the original Ditka.
Oh, it's a new Ditka.
Yes.
Wow, like Gallagher and Gallagher 2.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Next, you're going to tell me Muttering J isn't British. Jesus.
What? I haven't confirmed.
Yeah, let's see. B. Smythe, Clay Dabber is not in the mood to do a show today. Let's
What a
see.
pro. This is when Miss Judy was on his show. She goes, yeah, it's amazing you break all the rules. You just sit there with dead air and stare at the... And John's going, what? What do you mean?
There was somebody that sent the super chat last night, and they're, obviously joking around. They go, I just got here. What do the L's stand for? And he goes, it stands for love, likability, and then stares into the camera for what had to be maybe 15 to 20 seconds. And I can't remember the third one, but it was awful. Awful.
Lawyers.
Lawyers.
Comedy comes in threes. You know that, right?
Oh.
No, trying to fucking... There was somebody that said something
somewhere
here that was oh,
Galaga.
He's been getting the hate he's deserved lately, so I'm thankful for that. Now, this is the funny thing. I'm getting the hate that I deserve.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we go back to the beginning. I never drew first blood. I just happened to be a celebrity, and these guys aren't. The hate I deserve? They watch me every fucking day. They can't quit me. They attack my family, me, my gigs.
See how quickly it changes?
Yeah. Well, first of all, his kids are his family.
Well, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
They starts with like me and Shuli, I imagine, and then quickly turns into anyone and everyone who's ever wronged him. Okay.
Yep. Anybody who's met him.
Right.
Right.
My schools, and I'm getting the hate. I've been nothing but a good guy.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like there's a few examples he could have thrown in there to talk about how he's not the greatest guy, but he omitted those.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have 3 examples just from today of what an asshole he is.
Yeah.
For instance, I bring in
almost
what you guys now
$300
call a vagrant.
What you guys now call a vagrant.
We called them hobos back in the day.
Yeah. What do you want us to call him? Your life partner? Like what?
This is very funny because I think that John really thought that he was going to get everyone going, oh my gosh, John is a good guy. We've had him all wrong. He's taken in this guy who just needs a place, a roof over his head for a couple nights. And the way he broke it to Keanu was so telling. I don't want to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I probably won't. I'll tell you off the. Okay, I'll tell you. So what I did was,
we were saying like the old talk shows when they try to get the guy to play something, and he's like, I don't even have my guitar, and then he grabs it from behind the couch and pulls it out. Like that's it. He set it up.
Yeah,
perfectly.
we know.
All right.
My schools.
By the way, those schools could sue you for saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we're not your schools, asshole.
I'm getting the hate. I've been nothing but a good guy. For instance, I bring in what you guys now call a vagrant or a stray or a grifter.
Drifter, not grifter.
No, a grifter brought in the drifter. That's
right.
No,
Yes.
a stray is what his cat is now.
Instead of like applauding the nicety.
Instead of applauding the nicety. This fucking asshole.
Wow.
He brought in a guy to watch football with him and drink Busch Lights that the guy paid for. And we're supposed to be applauding him.
Where'd my super chats for that, guys?
You're right.
I got a new comedy special coming out next year. It's called Applauding My Nicety.
Unreal.
A good Samaritan. You guys can't handle that. That doesn't fit your fucking narrative. No. That doesn't fit your narrative.
John made up this story about this guy. It was very obvious he was lying when he was trying to piece together the background or the backstory of this.
Mm-hmm.
So in John's mind, it wasn't even that much of a charity case. This guy has a full-time job. He can easily afford a hotel or a motel and chose to sleep in his car while he's waiting for his condo to be available for him that he purchased. It's like, in the story, it didn't make him seem like the hero at all. If he would have come to us and been like, this guy lost his job, his family left him, he's down on his luck, he's drinking at the bar every day. I said, dude, well, you got to stop drinking, get your shit together, come to my house, we'll work on your resume, we'll get you out there. Like, that's the story that we're like, oh, that's cool. No, it's just some fucking loser at the bar he was day drinking with. He's just like, hey, come to my house, let's drink beers on my couch, which will be cheaper, and we can watch football all day together.
Yeah.
It could even been as simple as the guy was too fucked up to drive home.
Right.
So I just let him stay at my place.
Well,
you know?
Didn't John say something the next day that they had to go get his car?
Yes, I believe he said, yeah.
Yeah. So John was probably the drunk one. They left
Of course,
John's
John's always
there.
the drunk one. Absolutely.
Yeah. So the guy was being the good Samaritan driving him home. He's like, why don't you come on in? Then they start drinking again, and the guy passes out.
Shuli said this before on our show. He says that John thinks that everybody thinks like him.
Yeah.
Right.
He thinks that everybody thinks as stupid as he does. So in his head, he would buy a house and then not have a place to live for a week. So in his head, he's going, this is a great fucking lie. Like,
yeah, this is the thing that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone with a working brain is like, wait a minute, you can afford a condo, but you can't get a hotel room and you're forced to sleep in your car. What?
Also, let's not forget, this guy probably has warts in his asshole now, thanks to John.
Yeah.
The gift that keeps giving.
Probably. Yeah.
Fits your narrative is for you to hate me for whatever I do.
Laga.
And let me say, so I get here. Now I have a date.
Look at the
a little
eyes.
later. And I am.
All right, let's analyze that.
Yeah. Watch the eyes. If you watch these interrogation videos on YouTube of people and they break down when people are lying, just watch his eyes.
Shuli, I want nothing more than to play poker with this guy.
Oh,
he
what
is the worst liar I've ever seen in my life. He gives it away every time, every tell.
Yep.
And let me say, so I get here. Now I have a date. A little later.
Wow. His brain does not want him to lie.
Right.
He stumbles on it so bad. That's why it was one of the greatest clips of all time in the Dabble verse when he goes, I have an amazing house. I have an amazing family.
Right. That was it. That was
his brain wouldn't let him say it. And this just happened again. I have a date.
If you play it one more time, it's like as soon as the word date comes out of his mouth, his eyes are like, "We do." Like they're
He's confused himself on this.
And let me say, so I get here now. I have a date a little later, and I am.
Oh, great.
Again,
He couldn't even think of like a time or a place.
A little
in an hour.
I have a date at 7. I have a date in an hour. Whatever.
Right.
Little later.
And yes, we've been talking on the phone for quite some time.
Then she definitely doesn't like you.
Right.
No.
Well, I would hope so. You bought a fucking plane ticket to date this. I would think you had to come. I mean, how desperate are we?
Oh, did he get catfished? Has anyone come up with this theory yet? Was John catfished and thought he was talking to some chick who was into him, flew all the way to Cincinnati,
and it's
just
like,
to just to have unlimited breadsticks by himself.
Yeah.
Keep the salads coming. She'll be here.
It would be great if somebody catfished him and then he showed up and then she realized he catfished her harder. And she was like, fuck.
Double
He's like 40
catfish,
years
dude.
older than his Bumble pictures. I'm out.
FYI, they do cut off the bread bowl after a while. Just so you know, never ending my ass.
Tears streaming down onto his velvet jacket.
His velvet jacket.
You can't get this wet. It's really bad for it.
But anyway, so I get here and I realize I got to get a belt. I got to buy a belt. Now I don't have a car. So, I take the Uber from the airport to the hotel and then.
This is insane.
Yes.
John's claiming he lost so much weight that his pants fall off, which can happen.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't own a belt. He's never decided to own a belt before.
Yeah, and you know what? The belts have different holes in them too. You don't have to use the same one.
You can adjust them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, your pants may fall off if you haven't purchased a new pair of pants in 7 to 10 years.
That's true, too. What do you think his inseam is? 26?
Disgusting.
Yeah. Nobody wants to check.
Yeah. Moist. I think it's moist.
And then I'm like, all right. So I go to the gym, get out of the gym, and I put pants back on because now I got to go find. So I call one store.
Hold on a second. He put the pants back on. What do you usually do when you leave the gym? So I leave the pants in my locker.
Yeah. And I like how he's so stupid. He's like, I don't know where belts exist. I call one store. I'm like, belts. You ever hear of them?
Wait a minute, though. His pants aren't fitting in Ohio. Like he just realized that.
Yes.
Right.
He went from the gym to Ohio. From the gym, he realized he's lost so much weight, and then flew to Ohio with big pants.
Right. It happened after it happened on the plane ride over to Ohio. His pants got too big.
Could you imagine TSA's like, sir, you have to have pants on to go through the x-ray machine.
You mean tell me he's just walking around holding his pants up with one hand through the airport?
Yeah, I decided not to eat that little bag of pretzels. And I lost like 20 pounds on the trip.
They don't have any belts because I'm down. My waist used to be 34. It's down to 32. And it's just everything has gone. So everything's got smaller, but because of that, that made my hog get bigger.
Good.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, my God. I saw that from a mile away.
I mean, this is the same
Still
guy
angry.
that thinks he gets smarter as he gets older, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, my IQ used to be 136, but look at I'm older now, so.
Turns out I lost weight everywhere but my cock.
Did you guys cover the LSAT score, the 640?
Yeah, where he's bragging
One of my
about
favorite things ever because props to VTL. He slow played it very well. I would not have had the patience that he did.
Yeah.
And then John having to admit that he lied. And then recently, this was up on. Actually, you know what? I have the clip. I will play it later. Let's get through this.
Yeah.
Laga.
And so I So this one store doesn't have men's, you know.
Was it Lane Bryant? What store were you at where you were trying to find men's belts? The Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah. I thought it was an aquarium. It's called Wet Seal, and they don't have men's belts there.
What store would you go to thinking they had men's belts? Like, they're not out of them.
Listen, you can go to a supermarket and there's belts there.
There probably actually is. I know I said Piggly Wiggly, but they probably do have belts there.
They do.
For sure.
Well, I'm looking at the map. We know where his hotel was. So I'm looking at the map. So within a quick ride, there's a Target, TJ Maxx, Urban Outfitters, Nordstrom Rack, Macy's, another Target, Kohl's.
Hello, Radio Shack. Do you sell belts?
You know, with that outfit that he was wearing, you should get the rainbow suspenders. I should probably add to it.
Yeah, I mean, and his SAG-AFTRA shirt that he's wearing to let everybody know I'm in the business, guys.
I was in the Home Depot for 4 hours and I couldn't find a fucking pair of pants.
Not a
sand belt. Yeah,
yeah, idiot.
Automotive department, sir. Really? Okay.
Black 32 belts. I don't know.
I have no idea what my belt size is. It's weird.
I say fuck it. So then I look up Urban Outfitters or, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that. Like a Banana Republic, you know. A store that you would know, you know, like the name.
All right, so so this is him trying not to give away where he is because it was Urban Outfitters,
right?
But he just realized when he said that, or Banana, which he does. He's done that on 100 different things, or Banana Republic, whatever it's called.
I figured Urban, it's for black people. I didn't get involved.
But is he calling? Is he saying he's calling these stores?
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, may I speak to someone in your belt department, please?
Such an old man.
It's funny because he's an urban bed shitter.
He sure is.
Whatever it was. And I looked that up. And they
looked down. They had to. I'm 5'3". They had to look down.
Why is this story so difficult to tell? This is all a lie.
Oh,
I said this the other day. You know, he sees Howard taking everyday activities and making them interesting, and that's because Howard had a take on things that he would describe that happened throughout the day. Why his kids annoyed him. Why he didn't want to do this with the in-laws or that with the in-laws. You know, everything from Ronnie's driving to his home life, he made interesting because he added something to it. He all John is doing is just running down every movement and every step he's taken throughout the day, and he's awful at it. Terrible.
But he's also making it up. So
right.
If you and I, Shirley, if you went through the things that you did today, you'd be very quick, rapid fire, did this, and this. This is John who has no plan, doesn't know what he's going to say, trying to figure out how he found this belt.
Yeah.
Right.
And they I go, all right. So I take in.
I took that one to figure out they go, all right.
Can I just say one thing? John did this to John. John is in this position right now because of his actions, because of this frivolous striking, because otherwise he'd be on Reddit playing clips and not have to discuss any of this shit.
Good point.
But because you painted yourself into a corner, now you're fucked.
By the way, 2,100 people watching live right now. We are supporting TSN tonight, who got struck. 3 more strikes came in today. 20 strikes since November. All ridiculous. None of it copyright violations. All under fair use. John knows that. It's bullshit. So we're raising money for TSN. But go ahead and hit the like button while you're here. While you're here on WATP's channel.
We'll be on Rumble tonight, most likely. So tune in. Go over to Rumble and sign up. Thanks.
To the Banana Republic, and I get the. They don't have any. They don't have any men's belts.
So he called them They said, and then he went there and they don't have any men's belts.
You forgot that part. Yeah.
They didn't have any bananas either. That was
Well, give me One Republic then.
Yeah.
They only had like lady belts. And the lady one, I was gonna buy it. It was black, but it had this big ass fucking shitty design belt buckle. But no one's gonna see the belt buckle anyway. So it's like, all right. And then I asked, all right.
Wait, no one's going to see the belt buckle? Aren't you going on a date, John?
Yeah, but what he's saying is his fat gut's going to hang over the belt buckle, so no one's going to see it.
like an old Texan oil man.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if you remember the picture of him in his brother's suit, he had the buckle on the side of his.
That's true. Everyone saw that buckle.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, the buckle was next to his pocket in the pants. It's crazy.
My point is, usually when you get naked with a lady friend,
sure,
she ends up seeing your belt and your belt buckle. That'd be my guess anyway.
Yeah, she can even take it off if she's hot. Take
Yeah,
off my
right.
belt buckle, bitch.
How much is this fucking belt? I tell you. And
He had to ask how much the belt was.
Yeah.
I
What are
jump
these
into
numbers?
anything. Yeah.
What, I don't understand this order numerically.
Is
What
this U.S. currency?
Give a layaway.
Do I pay in bananas or how does it work here?
There's a tag on this belt. Is that the time or is that something else?
And it's like $35 for a fucking belt. And I have like so many at my house. So I'm like, ay, shit. I go, is there another place?
Oh, all right,
around
right.
here?
Stop. He has so many at his house. Wouldn't they all be too big?
You know what? Give me 7 of these.
He's such a poor person. He had to take an Uber to the store to buy a belt, and then he's price conscious. At that point, you're pot committed, John. Just buy a belt. It doesn't matter if it's $35.
They really saw me coming for this belt today. I'll tell you that.
Do you have any that are just plastic? I can't afford these leather belts.
Do you have any twine or rope?
But here's the thing. Then don't go to the Banana Republic if you need stuff. And if you're dirt poor, go to fucking Target.
Go to Target.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Right.
Go to Dollar General. Go to fucking go to Five Below.
They do not
I'm
have belts at Dollar General.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've
Pick up some balsamic vinaigrette. It was great.
Five Below, you get a fucking belt with Bluetooth and lights for $9. I mean, knock yourself out.
It's got, you're playing your tunes on it. Your date's
Yeah,
very
dude.
impressed. Where's that song coming from? It's actually on my 3rd album, and it's coming from my belt.
And she goes, there might be some, place. So then I go and, now I'm on an Uber hunt, and I Uber into fucking Target.
So, okay, in this scenario, he's going to pay $22 instead of $35. But he had to take an additional Uber to go to an additional place.
But the fact that he would start at Banana Republic
Right.
rather than
Yeah.
Target is
Doesn't make any sense.
none of it.
I went to Gucci to get a belt.
And a lot of the places I'm walking to and not Ubering, and when I say I Uber, I might be walking. When I say I walk, I might be Ubering because I don't really feel the need for you guys to try and find out where I'm staying. Either way, I get to a Target.
So again, he caught himself. He definitely did Uber it.
Yeah.
And then he caught himself. So it was just like the Urban Outfitter. We know that's where he went. Because then he goes, Banana Republic. That's where I went, Banana Republic. And I don't want to tell you guys where I'm going. So it means we know you're lying. And then I walked. You're definitely Ubered. Okay.
100%.
A fucking Target. I said, excuse me, ma'am. Could you help me get the and find?
He needed help from someone in Target to get a belt?
That's all he needs every day.
This is like an old country store where you stand up to the thing, you're like, all right, let me get some medicine and let me get some Q-tips.
Let me get some of those licorice whips.
I looked all through electronics.
Yeah, I know. How does he not know where the belts are?
He doesn't know
The men's belt.
This is insane. This can't be real.
Ma'am, could you help me get the and find the men's belts? She goes, yeah.
She was just a chick wearing a red shirt. She didn't work there.
She's just some woman looking for her own shit.
Yeah.
They're over here. They're not there. And I go, okay, well, so she calls on the walkie-talkie. Hey, Tad, do you know where the men's belts are? And Tad goes, yeah, we're out of them.
Out of belts.
Both places are out of belts.
Out of belts. Yeah. January is belt season. I don't know if you know
really
that.
is.
Must have been that big convention in town over in Cincy.
Well, it makes sense. When I go to upstate New York, when I go to a pharmacy, they're always at a Sudafed because there's so many meth addicts. So I'm guessing it's the same thing like over there. You know,
they're all shooting heroin.
Yeah, they're all
they're all tying belts.
Todd's like, if you'd have been here yesterday, belts sky high, as far as the eye could see.
Couldn't see the sky for the belts. There is a mall 11 miles from where he was staying. So there would be 100 stores,
and every store was out of belts in this mall. It's unbelievable.
No belts.
Is there like a new TikTok challenge or something where everyone has to use men's belts? How is this possible?
So then I go look
hope he got one in a stool.
at the lady belts. And, all right. This is too funny. Okay.
So this elaborate story is because he bought the wrong belt and he's wants to come up with an excuse for it. Okay.
Well, I say, all right, how much is a lady belt? Lady belt was $16. Okay.
You gotta ask how much. So frustrating. This is so frustrating. This is such an old man thing. Like he needs people to wait on him in a Target.
Right.
Now, hold on. There seems to be a scratch or something on the, can we do anything on the price?
Yeah. Maybe you knock off $3.
Yeah. Can you come with me to the fitting room and hold these other belts while I try this one on?
I can't feel my lip. Help me.
Is this real faux leather?
So I go, all right.
Hot pink.
I'll get the lady belt. Yeah, this thing fucking just chair fuck up already.
Yeah.
So I go, all right. So I get this. So look, it looks okay. Looks okay.
Oh, well,
looks okay. And then look at the belt buckle.
Wait a minute, back up a little bit. That looks like that's been worn for a while.
Oh.
Look at the loop, or not the belt holes.
I asked him for a used belt.
He just took it off a customer.
I took it off of Todd, the sales guy.
You had a lady who was helping him just like, take my fucking belt and get out
Here,
of
you
here.
need a belt. You take this fucking thing, asshole.
No. So look, it looks okay. Looks okay.
So look,
Looks okay.
The holes are huge.
Well, not only that, but there's the lines in several of the holes. So that's a used belt.
Here's why I don't think it's.
Look.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
Right?
You got the dent right
Looks
there.
okay.
Yeah.
Looks okay.
That's interesting.
And also, this guy's talking about he needs a 32 belt. He's using the holes in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Well, somebody was. There's a several.
Right.
Yeah. That's his first time he put it on. Why are there several different?
Yeah.
And it
there
doesn't
wouldn't
happen when
be
you first-
indentations like that.
Right. That is a
Well,
used belt. He went to Goodwill.
Or a yard sale in the
Or a yard
neighborhood,
sale.
maybe.
Yeah.
A yard sale in January in Ohio.
Yeah, you never know.
Lots of yard sales going on.
Also, look at how long that belt is. That's like the ship in the beginning of Star Wars. When dies.
Thank you, Zed. I was waiting for one of the fat guys to point this out.
Wow.
This is a long belt. This is not a small guy's belt right here.
Yeah.
So look, it looks
I know what a
okay.
size 48 looks like, buddy.
Yes.
32.
I think he stole this from Vinnie Paulino.
It's okay. Looks okay.
Wow.
That is it's huge. Like a clown pulling shit out of his pocket. You're like, wow, this goes on forever.
Because that is about 2.5 feet between, at least.
Yeah.
So that's 2 feet, close to 2 feet, right there.
Yeah.
Right.
So 32 inches is what? 12 feet.
Yeah, it's 12 feet.
Looks okay. Looks okay. Looks okay.
Whoa! That's not a real belt. That's a prop belt. That's a joke belt.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I'm looking at a belt buckle.
That's all the belts tied together.
Yeah. That looks like a fan belt for one of the excavators in Gold Rush
Yeah, it's
when they
for
break
Mercedes.
down.
That's his Mercedes belt.
Yeah, Brett Hollywood says it's a conveyor belt. He got that at TSN.
Yeah, Lucy had chocolates running on that belt. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The Duke. This is not Duke. This is not Duke material.
Sorry. So it was a
But
used
I gotta hold on
belt.
my pants.
It's size 40.
Yep.
And also, he could have bought smaller pants instead.
Yeah, good point.
Turns out they didn't have any pants at
No
Banana
pants, no
Republic
belt.
either.
So what probably happened was he went to Target first, and
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to buy a belt. He found that the women's belts were cheaper, so he bought that one, and then he's doing cover because everyone's going to look that up and go, "Oh, he was wearing a woman's belt."
Beef Drippins has a pretty good take in the chat, Carl.
What's
if you see it
Beef
up there.
Drippins' thought on it?
He said he stole that belt from his mom. What's up, boys?
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You think maybe he packed that with him from New York?
From New York when he made the hasty exit.
2 shirts and his mom's belt.
It's the only thing that makes sense, Beef Drippins. There's no way he purchased this after going to 2 different stores looking for men's belts.
Did
They found the-
anyone see my velvet blazer? I can't find it.
Oh, no.
Who's wearing my green skinny pants?
So what am I gonna do? So I gotta get the fucking. So I had to buy a lady belt. Just do it.
Whoa! Why am I getting shrapnel from this? I don't wear a lady's belt, motherfucker. Where did that come from?
Lady J trying to attack Lady K over here. Look out.
What an asshole.
But it's either that or just go all over the place trying to find a fucking. I guess they're out of men's belts. What are the tariffs? Killing the men's belt lines?
Good. Yes, it's definitely Trump's fault. that You couldn't find a fucking belt.
No more men's belts. I don't want any more belts coming in this country.
What an idiot. All right, I definitely want to get to
great again. Okay,
I definitely have something else I want to get to, but first, people are being very gracious and supporting us today. Of course, we're raising funds for TSN, who was struck 3 times today by Stuttering John, and Laverne Mystic is here to help us out.
Hey, Carl. With this Nueva Juan, we going to dust off the Tequila Uke EU bumper. I'll happily take show transcripts and recreate John, but as me and my rig. Give me something to do over the road.
All right, let's talk about it, Laverne Mystic. Reach out to me, buddy. Sean, the producer, coming in. The really sad thing, Slobbering Juan speaks better Spanish than Stuttering John.
Oh, yeah.
And John promised his daughters he'd learn Spanish. I remember that.
Yep.
He was bragging about it. This is one of the things that John does. He takes credit for things he hasn't done yet, like watching my cats.
Dell sets. Yeah.
Wasn't that a nice thing of me to say, though?
It was really sweet. Duel XL.
The pussy that.
Mason in Portland coming in. Hope John eats a bullet when he loses all these lawsuits. Well,
come on.
He's a
So
narcissist.
cheaper things to
He'll figure it out.
Celeste pizzas are cheaper.
I just hope he keeps drinking to his heart's content. That's what I hope.
Jeff Spangler, $20. Fuck Stuttering John. Hi, Carl. And TSN. Jeff Spangler, thank you for the cop cam you sent me that we used on the creep off today. Appreciate it. Thanks for the $20 support of TSN tonight. Choom coming in.
You are what you eat, and I'm a big fat dick. Mis gatos están muertos. Skull.
This is a winner. Laziest Man on Mars coming in.
Another great movie I cannot watch, Field of Dreams. Timothy Busfield busted as a KT. I hate changing, editing old movies, but can we AI Steve Buscemi into that role? Maybe when he dies in prison.
Yeah, we did that story on the creep off today. Poindexter from Revenge of the Nerds.
Right.
Diddling children on set. Not cool.
Nope.
Not cool.
Not cool. Rick from New York. Technically, he's not in bed with Stuttering John yet. So here's a crispy 5 large. #Imus for life.
Thank you.
All right, you're still with us. Oh, look at this. Bongo No Quitter coming in with $100.
Wow.
John is a moron. Doesn't he know that strikes only fire up the fans of TSN and WATB? This super tip is because you guys rockin' John sucks cock.
Thank you very much. That is much appreciated. And yeah, this is the best support we've had for Point Dabble Point probably ever, but definitely in recent memory. And John's a fucking idiot. Titan 47.
Fuck YouTube, fuck Super Chat, and fuck everybody continuing to use Super Chat. Super Tip is fun to play with and make a dull show. Funny Super Tip, TSN, Super Tip, WATP. Fuck YouTube.
Well said, Carl.
Thank you.
Laziest man on Mars.
I hate when people use the term Good Samaritan. Samaritans are a race of people. It's like saying the good Jew helped someone. Hi, Shuli.
Hi.
The reply guy.
I don't think Stuttering John was even in Cincinnati. The Quality Inn in Cape Coral has the same furniture.
That was another theory. That he never left Florida. Because when he was talking to Ashley, he said, come on, I'll fly you out here. And she said, where, Cincinnati? And he goes, no, Florida.
Oh. So you guys know about squatters' rights. Mm-hmm. And the issues. Is it possible the homeless guy lives in John's house now?
Wow.
John's at the Quality Inn down the street.
Yeah, he's banging on the door like Fred Flintstone. Get me!
I thought this guy was homeless. He knows how to change locks. This is amazing.
Chuck and John.
When John has a real date, he posts pics online. I've seen the Collective Soul concert, his evening with Kate, and a woman he met in Vegas a few years ago. Her kids were in the pic. It's been years.
That is so true.
Yeah.
The thing about John and Chad Zumock is that when they have evidence, they show it.
Mm-hmm.
And when they don't show evidence, it's very telling of what's going on. There was no date.
What was that thing he was going to show in his hotel room for $20? Remember, he's like, you super chat me $20 and I'll show it to you, like right now. There was something, but he wouldn't show his cats for $500.
Yeah, yeah.
$1,750.
It's like inconsistent. You're saying, exactly.
Yeah, it's very inconsistent.
There's some
and he
inconsistencies.
really lowballs himself when he has to.
Rumpled Trenchcoat, a Columbo podcast.
Yes, my luck. I can't believe I was in town for the autoerotic asphyxiation convention. Not a belt around for miles.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, why would their belts be gone? Go to Mercedes.
Right.
Go
The
to
TV.
Now, we knowing what happened into the original worms from Revenging the Nerd.
Yeah.
Revenging the Nerd.
Bacon Bits 25. How desperate will he get when his pension runs out, considering he took it out early?
Very.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything left in that pension he took out.
Seriously,
He took it out way early.
Yeah.
He was living in L.A. when he took it out.
St. Patrick's.
Vegas Margarita can sales. Jerry, homeless lover, and I are opening a Chi-Chi's in Cape Coral. Suck it, Dabble version.
You want to hear something crazy? We have a AI forensics team on staff, and they put in some stuff into AI. And according to AI believes John's last date was 3+ years ago.
Oh,
Actual
yeah.
date.
Yeah.
AI smarter than it used to be. That's correct.
Yeah. I would say even 5+ at this point.
Well, do they count? They count the FKA Mammy going over to his house and filming everything.
She was on a show the other day and was mentioning that she recorded in case he tried anything when she walked into his place. That's why she was recording.
That's hilarious.
Which I believe 100%.
Florida 49er fan says, if John gets Super Tip System, it can only be his voice. Imagine the fun we could have. I'm telling you, if you guys could play with Cardiff and Tukey and Shuli, it would. John would get so triggered. It'd be great. Lyndon says, the drunkest blocked me since the summer for L. That's all it takes. But he doesn't have thin skin. He told us that recently. He's not thin-skinned at all. Spider McGee says, get Scarlett on Stuttering John's show. She knows her movies. That would be an interesting combination. I'm a little burned out on Scarlett Hampton at this point. Seen enough of her, but her and John trying to have a conversation would be interesting to witness.
Yeah.
That was so funny when it says Ashley had her on the show, and John goes, "Is that the porn star?" And Ashley goes, "Well, allegedly." It'd be impossible to find out if Scarlett Hampton was a porn star or not.
Scarlett has a lawsuit if that's the case. If anybody here has a lawsuit, it's her.
Hundreds of videos. Countess Sheep Beast Tahiti Village says, "We just thought it was really gay."
It was.
Bill Collins, John got rid of his cats because his new lover is allergic. Luckily for John, he's not allergic to genital warts.
Oh.
Yeah.
It says it all.
Love conquers all.
Oscar D. Turner says, "Never forget that John abandoned his ex and their 3 children in her friend's cramped apartment while he moved to the townhouse behind Home Depot alone."
Yeah, but things will go different with him and Ashley's kid.
Of course.
He's sick of pizza. What do you want to do? Ladies Man on Mars says he calls stores because he's lonely. What are you doing? What are you doing later?
Yeah.
I'll send him an Eureka vacuum belt buckle.
Let's do it.
I'll talk one of these days. Jay for SNY says he got the belt in a thrift store in Florida.
Hey, is Tad the manager there? No, I don't need anything. I just want to say hi. I was talking to him.
Does he know about the Dabble?
Revenge of Penis Rango says, "Poor person spent more on Uber getting cheap belt." Yeah.
So true.
Retarded. Emma Steen says, "Even indoors, John seems to step on one rake after another. Maybe it's time to pick them up so you don't have to step on them again." Nah. Skull, Shuli FSJ. Count of 3, everybody OD. My friend wears a belt. Do you know him? Hellraiser says, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you find me a belt?"
So true.
What a weird thing. He's asking them where the belts are and then how much they are. And people are making calls on walkie-talkies. Drunk Engineer says, "For most of John's life, all of his shopping has been done by Mommy and Susanna. He's helpless every time he goes out in public and he needs his hand held." That is true. Yep. Beef Drippin' stole the belt from his mom. We're getting caught up. Tariffs have strangled the belt market dry, says Slim Faley.
But that goes back to what I was. That goes back. Thanks, Trub. That goes back to what I was saying though about how he thinks that we think like him. Like he thinks that we all go to a store and go, "Hey, miss, do you know where the belts are? Oh, how much is the belt? Oh, is this a woman's belt or a man's belt?"
Yeah, these are questions none of us have to ask ever.
Never.
It's hilarious. Ladies Man on Mars, this belt is going into the act. Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right in front of this, before the squeegee bit. Be perfect. Seamless. S3340985 says, "Meanwhile, Carl is still in his golden wood bunker, waiting for aliens to come and make him rich."
Oh, you understand that.
Worst part, I did a Google image search on the belt. It's a Steve Madden belt that sells for $50 new at Macy's. He definitely went to a Goodwill, not sold at Target. Oh,
you're welcome.
Holy shit. That's why they're out of fucking belts, because Goodwill doesn't stock up on things.
So that
based on what
whole
people give
thing,
him.
that whole thing was a lie.
They're like, "I'm sorry, our junk shipment comes on Thursday. Maybe there'll be a belt in that."
Wow.
He went to the Salvation Army to get an employee discount.
That's
right.
You know, I'll bet the Urban Outfitters was real because he fucked up and he said what he was, where he really was. Then when he saw how much a belt was, he's like, "I'm not paying that. Where's the
I'll just look for a Sucrets box with a belt in it."
All right, I want to play this before we go. This is John talking about why he lied about his LSAT score.
Oh, this is great.
And guys, check out Uncle Rico show tonight on Rumble. Their YouTube is not going to be around for a week or something. How long does it usually take?
I don't know. Look, one thing I will say is that they've been great in working with us and getting these things dismissed pretty quickly. I think that's why he went for 3 in one shot. So hopefully we'll be back soon. But for sure, Rumble tonight.
All right, get over to Rumble and support our friends over at the Shuli Network. John continues to strike them for fucking no reason. Well, there's a very specific reason. It's because he wants to silence their speech. He doesn't like getting made fun of. Let's find out why.
And real quick, Weetod has a great point too about the belt story.
$5 from Weetod1 says, the belt story might be a cover for any pics that might be shared.
Because if somebody did, he's always thinking people are going to recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody gets a picture.
Getting out in front of it.
Yeah.
He does that a lot.
That Weetod is one smart guy.
Smarter than John.
Mm-hmm.
LSAT range is 120, 180. Why you lie? Oh, wait. Well, it's because the dwarf said he got I think he said he got a 630 or something. So then I tried to up it to fuck with the dwarf. I never took the LSAT.
What?
What? This guy's full of shit.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. He never took the LSAT. I thought he aced it, and then I thought he got confused about what the score was.
Oh.
Now he's saying he never took it?
I just picture Ant stop writing his checkbook, the check for John to reimburse. He goes, what?
It was going to be a blank check. Like, you fill it. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but. Wow. John sucks.
Changed my mind. Actually tried to get a refund.
Wow. He can't help himself. What was it, like $300 he had to pay to sign up for the LSAT?
Now I'm going to sue the LSAT,
dude.
my buddy.
Who saw this one coming? Raise a hand. Everyone who saw this one coming. John was not going to take the LSAT. An asshole.
Why try and start a new career when I really should go back to Hollywood? And
Hollywood? I'm going to go back to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood, Florida,
Spider-Man.
maybe?
Hollywood Boulevard.
He lived in the fucking valley. I remember when he had Tom Arnold on the show, and he told Tom where he's living. He's like, whoa, yeah, I'm not there yet, man. Holy shit.
start pilot season. Thanks.
Hold on. Let's hear this
I'm
again.
going to be a pilot now.
Rather than become an attorney, which is the thing that he was going to do, and it was going to be easy for him because he's so smart.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this.
Hollywood. And start pilot season. Thank you.
What year is it?
On right now.
In his head,
I just need to learn how to. I just need to learn how to take off. I don't need to learn how to land.
I just need a lot of hours logged in the air.
Has John ever been in a pilot ever? One time? What is he talking about here? Who does he think he's fooling with this? I remember the emails he was sending around to HR departments after he lost the gig on Leno, where he wanted to host a reality show. Mm-hmm. That was his pitch. If you guys need someone to host a reality show, I can do that. Okay, Ryan Seacrest.
Mike, you used to be in Hollywood. Can you just walk in to Hollywood and go, well, I'm here for pilot season. Do I get an audition for the pilot? Or
Zen doesn't know.
Yeah, you got to know the knock. You got to know the knock.
Well, Mike will tell you, you land at LAX, and there's usually about 10 or 12 limo drivers with a sign that says pilot season. And then you pick whichever driver you want, and then they whisk you away to pilot season.
Right. Yeah.
But also, John can write a very compelling letter to convince people to do these things. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. He made $10,000 in 1983 at the Battle of the Bands because he wrote such an amazing, compelling letter to the principal. He got a gold star for it. He obviously landed a pilot.
Take it from someone who camped out for Last Comic Standing 2 auditions out on the street. Here's a fun fact. Nobody that was camped out made the show.
Right.
Everybody that was picked seemed to have an agent or a manager. It was wild.
Of course. Yeah. And not only do you need a manager or agency representing you for anything like that, there really isn't a pilot season anymore.
No.
Because of, there's things constantly, but streaming and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's always something in production.
Well, how about?
Okay.
Close strong. He always knows how to close strong, that Johnny.
Bubble Popper does an amazing job pulling
Yes.
in-hole clips and Stuttering John on the Reddit. So thank you, Bubble Popper.
He's
for
great.
putting that together. All right, we're wrapping up, but we got to support our friends over at the Shuli Network, the Uncle Rico Show. Mike, Zen, and Shuli getting 3 more strikes. Of course, Frog and Andy as well. And John O'Reilly's chipping in. SJ has shown he needs someone to confide in. Remember, Kate, who is he confiding in now? Ava, Keanu, Ashley? Definitely a female. I would say
Yes.
all of the above.
Yeah, all 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Jerry.
Oh, of course, always Jerry.
Yeah.
The reply guy.
More evidence that John wasn't in Cincinnati. The airport is in Kentucky. He would definitely have complained about that Uber cost.
Interesting.
Yeah, good call. Ghost
It's almost
Crusaders
like
TV.
now I'm thinking, did he even go to Jamaica that one time he posted pictures?
I don't know. He had those photos. It was pretty convincing. He wasn't in the photos, but
Wow.
pretty convincing. Ghost Crusaders TV.
Hola, senior. Is this the men's warehouse? Okay. Listening. Yo necesito uno bell. C for men, por favor. Is this the man from the TV? Bob, right? Your name is Bob. You say you gone like you looking, Re? No. Oh, sorry.
Wow. Ridiculous. Mook of the Dabbleverse.
Not happy about watching Rico on Rumble, but at least I don't have to see those ads.
Hey, it's Blind Mike.
Hate Monger.
I shop at Goodwill, and they're notorious for putting big women's clothing in the men's section and having a ton of Steve Madden stuff.
I believe it. Sounds right. Constantine.
Hey, Lucala, me take the LSAT test and me ace it. Me so cool. Me totally not steal your water filter.
Oh, sneaky bastard.
You might have. We saw Weetod. And then Raper Butt says he got a 630 because that's the change after the refund. He got $6.30. You might be right about that. The great Raper Butt, producer of the Lucy Does Dabbleverse shorts.
Also known on TSN as
Butt Rate.
Thank you.
Carl, turn off your face filter. Never. Absolutely never. All right, guys.
Why
we gotta get out of here.
would he use that face filter?
Yeah, good point. I got a faulty StreamYard.
Well, first of all, thank you, Carl, for doing that. You didn't have to.
Fantastic episode tonight, boys. Thank you.
And thank you to all of you supporting. I can't thank you guys enough. We'll be on Rumble tonight. And thank you guys, man.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Get over
Frustrating,
there,
but we'll
support
keep
the
going.
boys. And of course, if you want more from Who Are These Podcasts, you can go to patreon.com/Who Are These Podcasts or become a member right here on this YouTube channel. And we'll be doing a bonus show with Dick Masterson tomorrow, another crossover event between the Dick Show and Who Are These Podcasts, laughing at jerks as usual. Anything you want to promote to Zen? Anything you got coming on?
No, nothing in the near future. Oh, just Letitia on the Shuli Network. It's my special. I put it out if you aren't familiar at the Zen Comic on Twitter and Instagram for all upcoming dates.
And
Mike
on
put together something, right, Mike?
a little Amazon.com. You might go there if you like to read. I got an ebook called Idioms of an Idiot that is for fun reading.
So go check it out.
Excellent. We will check that out. All right, for Shuli, Mike Morse, and Zen, I am Carl saying good gear.
Point, Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.